I don't remember exactly.
I'm not gonna say I don't remember.
That was probably a few days after meeting him, and a few days before the first time we kissed.
I don't think I've ever called Allie that. And also, I don't think she wants me to tell that story. It was pretty much just me the whole time. Didn't really put in any extra effort. Just happened naturally.
I think with my knowledge of cameras and photography and Fireball, yeah, not proud of that necessarily.
I think I actually initiated this, or at least I have the impression that I initiated this.
Well, I think it just kind of, was happenstance.
It was just me and Allie, and I was like, "Do you want to just hang out anyway?" And she was like, "Yeah." That's how I remember it happening.
Yeah, we just kind of hung out in the park for a while. I just answered that.
I'm just gonna make something up. We went to the aquarium and we looked at a lot of different fishes, and it was great. I loved it. Well, the fishes are pretty good. I'm gonna say solid 6 out of 10.
I would say it was an 8. I had a really good time, but I couldn't entirely tell if he liked me or not. The first times when we got to see each other when we hadn't seen each other in a while, because it was always really, really nice.
The best part of the long distance portion of our relationship was when it ended.
Not getting to see each other was not great.
The worst part was having to talk on the phone every day because I friggin' hate talking on the phone. And having to talk on the phone every day was really hard, but I did it anyway. And I hope that that is recognized on my tombstone.
Definitely the commute was the worst part.
She's pretty cute.
He's kind,
I think she's really smart.
he's patient, he's very thoughtful.
I don't know, I'm having a hard time answering that. She's a good cook? Is that endearing? What is endearing?
He just has a really kind spirit. It's a really nice butt. Oh, I hope you don't show that at my wedding.
Um, yeah, it's the boobs.
Lately, his arms are really shaping up nice. So it's an awkward thing to say.
It's the boobs.
He blows his nose in cloth napkins at restaurants.
She flops her limbs around, like her arms and legs, like whenever she's trying to make a point. Here, I will demonstrate. Like, if she's like, I tried to go to the store, and there was a thing in the way. I couldn't do it. I don't know. She wouldn't actually talk like that, but she gets the. She'll try to make a point. She'll lift up her arm, and be like, well, doing this thing, and then it's flop. My arm just flopped down, like, flop, flop. Um, that drives me nuts. Like, just have some muscle control. What's wrong with you? Why are you. She does it with her legs too, but only when she's lying down on the couch.
I'm gonna play both of us here. Okay, this is me. Hey, honey, how was your day? It was fine. How was work today? It was fine.
It's confession time. I've never actually listened, so I can't imitate it because I don't know what it's like. I just kind of
maybe like an hour later, I'll ask it in a different way. Like, so was work busy today? Yeah, not bad. It was, pretty busy.
Get married? That's terrible.
I guess I could say he's convinced me to get married.
Oh, going shoe shopping. You wouldn't do that. Do that once every 3 years. When shoes fall apart, you can't repair them anymore.
Justin's convinced me that true love does exist. Was our first anniversary. He took me to this Italian restaurant, and I was in university and I got all dressed up, which was a big deal in university because I wore pajamas to class most of the time. And we went and had a really nice dinner.
Some drinks. Maybe Taco Bell. Hitting up the movie theater. Heading back to our place. Playing a 2-player card game. Playing some crib. It's a good night.
A lot of the times we just go on pretty relaxed dates. When I was asleep, Justin had a dream, and in that dream, he was asking Moss, who's one of his groomsmen, a question. And every time Moss answered that, he went, "Meh." And he kept doing that over and over again. And then in the dream, Justin got really frustrated and he punched Moss. But in actuality, that "meh" noise was me snoring in my sleep, and Justin punched me in my sleep.
There's been times when I've done something stupid that I'm not sure exactly what it was, and then Allie got mad, and then that turned out badly. But it's been a while since that happened, so I think it was okay. It's okay now. I've told this story like a million times.
Oh, the proposal. See, you get all giddy.
This happened on the big wooden roller coaster at Playland.
It was a beautiful sunny day, really, really nice weather, which is, rare for the fall in Vancouver.
It was the last day of Playland being open for the year, and I think it was a Saturday.
We had been at the park for hours at this point, and it was great because there was like no little kids there. We'd been on everything, and Justin had been a really good sport all day. I made him ride all the twirly rides, and we went on them like multiple times, and we're having a great day. And I was saving the wooden roller coaster for last because it's the best part of Playland. Everybody knows that.
I knew exactly how I wanted this to happen. We saved the roller coaster for last, and I knew that Allie really liked roller coasters, so that's where I wanted to do it.
Justin started talking to me about how life was like a roller coaster and has its ups and downs, but it's always better if you have somebody to share them with. And that was really sweet, but I was really focused on the roller coaster.
Right before we got on, I told her, this is going to be the best roller coaster ride of your life. Nothing else is going to compare to this. And she was like, whatever. Yeah, okay. Good. Alright, Justin's talking, I guess. So we got on, and I started giving them this whole thing I'd been preparing in my head for a couple weeks about how life is like a roller coaster and it's better when you ride it with someone else. And we started kind of going up the thing, the first big incline right before the drop. I finally unzipped my coat pocket and I pulled the ring out and I handed it to her, or I held it out, and I said, will you marry me?
And right when we got to the top, he asked me to marry him.
And she said, oh my God. And I said, you have to put this on quickly. We've got about 15 seconds.
And I put that ring on really, really, really fast because, you're about to go down this huge hill.
So she did. And that was probably the best roller coaster ride so far.
It was awesome, and we screamed, and we went down the roller coaster.
Then we got off, and we were hugging in the middle of the pathway off the roller coaster, think other people didn't really know what was going on. They were just like, get out of the way.
We're going to have all the people we love the most, well, most of all those people, in the same place at the same time. And we get to celebrate with them, which I don't think really happens many other times in your life.
I'm really looking forward to dinner. Like, I want to eat it. It's going to be good. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have the food, like, in front of me. And then I'm going to eat the food.
And the dancing. Oh, the dancing. Oh, it's going to be so great. Big dance party. Awesome playlist. So basically, yeah, it turns out I'm just excited for the entire day.
The pumpkin beer. I like beer. I like pumpkins. Remember that.
When we're doing the like repeating stuff with the officiant, and she's all like, Allie, take you, Justin. I'm afraid I'm gonna like reverse that or something, and I'm gonna call myself Justin and call him Allie, or refer to myself as the husband or something.
I'm kind of nervous that for some reason I won't get there on time.
I'm also nervous about the garter removal because I think the dress is fairly tight at the bottom, and Felina, bless her, designed this beautiful garter, and it has this great like elastic kind of material that keeps it up, but might be hard to get down without hands. I don't know yet. Good luck, Justin.
I'm not really that nervous. Maybe to my detriment. This would be easier to answer if I remembered what my vows are.
One of the options that our commissioner had given us was out of Lord of the Rings. And I don't wish that could have been part of our wedding vows, but it would have been kind of hilarious.
How about a joke? Maybe video games?
I am neither excited or afraid of losing my virginity on Sunday night, but I am excited for Sunday night.
I'm really excited about it. Not gonna lie. It's been a hard 8 years.